UCF Fight Night came back to Colorado to a sold-out crowd, including some local celebrities.
But there were also questions raised about whether kids as young as 6 would be fighting here, as they have in some other similar events. New tonight, Fox 31's John Bowman is live in Broomfield with how the night went down. John?
Hey, well, there were no kids in the rings tonight, but you know what? This thing started about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and the fights just wound up. Plenty of that mixed martial arts stuff. If you like that fight club kind of fighting, this was the place to be. Plenty of punching, kicking, and blood in the octagon cage, kind of like hockey without the ice or the skates.
12 fights, 24 some of the best fighters in the world just battling it out in the cage.
Ultimate Fighting Championships Fight Night.
Love them.
What do you think?
It's great.
Coming home after debuting here 15 years ago.
We've wanted to come back for a while. We knew it would be like this and it would be crazy. We wanted to come with a big pay-per-view event, but it ended up with an Ultimate Fight Night first.
Dana White heads up UFC. He's growing what is turning into the country's most exciting sporting event.
This is the fastest growing sport in the world, and it isn't slowing down, it's just getting bigger.
Mixed martial arts winning favor with fans of all kinds.
There's over 10 disciplines that you can use inside that octagon there, so it's a mixture of everything.
Even former champ Nick Diaz was in the house.
It's great. I never seen a fight night this packed. You know, usually it's in Vegas, or Palms, or something. It's a small deal, you know. But this is nice. It's like a whole real UFC.
UFC, yes! The Tap Out Boys making the trip. And nationwide, there's concern about kids as young as 6 taking part in mixed martial arts. While UFC doesn't sanction youngsters fighting, Dana White defends the practice.
Would you rather have your kids sitting on the couch playing video games or out being, learning self-defense, self-respect, discipline?
Oh, and Brandon Marshall's friend was also ringside.
Yeah, it's intense, I respect these guys a lot. I think their job's a little tougher than ours.
And we asked Jay who's tougher, linebackers or MMA guys?
They might talk a big game, but I don't think they'd last very long with one of these guys.
There were a grip of fights tonight, title fights included, lots of knockouts as well. Hey, the fastest knockout in UFC history, James Irvin knocking out Houston Alexander. He knocked him the heck out. There was no question about it. An 8-second knockout in round 1. Hey, big fun as 3 hours of fights just ended on Spike TV. And, Libby, I don't think network TV can be too far behind, judging by the crowd's reactions tonight.
Well, John, I have an almost 6-year-old son at home, and I'd rather him be watching video games than doing that. I think there's a lot of mothers that might agree with me. I don't know.
I'm sure that's true, but at least these kids won't get bullied around.
I guess not. John Bowman, live tonight in Broomfield.